Assalamu alaikum children. How are you all? Hope you all are very fine. Children, in today's session we are going to learn about what is a continent and number of continents and some important points about these continents. Now let us enter into our lesson. Our country, India, is surrounded by the Bay of Bengal in the east, the Arabian Sea in the west, the Indian Ocean in the south, and the Himalayas in the north. These are the boundaries of our India. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in the Bay of Bengal, and Lakshadweep Islands are located in the Arabian Sea. Our neighboring countries are Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Sri Lanka. The Gulf of Mannar, a large shallow bay, lies between the southeastern tip of India and the west coast of Sri Lanka. This is an example of Gulf. Then the Pak Strait lies between the southern end of India and Sri Lanka. It connects the Bay of Bengal with the Pak Bay and then with the Gulf of Mannar. India is the seventh largest country and the second most populated country in the world. It is located in the southern part of Asia. Now let us see what is a continent. A continent is a huge stretch of landmass that rises above the level of water body around it. We are having seven continents which together cover one-fourth area of the earth. The continents are Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica. It is believed that all these continents were once a single landmass called Pangaea, which broke up later. Now let us see some important points of Asia. Asia borders Africa and Europe to the west and the Pacific Ocean to the east. Asia is the largest and the most populated continent in the world. Mount Everest, the highest mountain on the earth, is in this continent Asia. Asia was the birthplace of most of the religions of the world. Europe. Europe is the sixth largest continent and the third most populous continent. It is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the south, Asia to the east, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Europe is the only continent on the earth without any deserts. It is the richest continent. So, which is the largest continent? It is Asia. And which is the richest continent? It is Europe. Now, let us see Africa. Africa is the world's second largest and second most populous continent. It is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, Atlantic Ocean to the west, and the Indian Ocean to the southeast. It is the hottest continent, and this Africa is also called as the dark continent. The world's largest desert, namely the Sahara Desert, and the world's longest river, that is the Nile River, are located in this continent, Africa. North America is the third largest continent by area. It is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the east and the Pacific Ocean to the west. Greenland, the largest island in the world, is a geographical part of this continent, North America. The largest freshwater lake in the world, namely Lake Superior, is located in this North America. Now let us see. So children, in which continent you can see the largest freshwater lake in the world? That is Lake Superior, present in North America. And Greenland, the largest island, is present in which continent? This is North America. Now let us see South America. South America is located primarily in the southern hemisphere and is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the east and the Pacific Ocean to the west. And the biggest river carries more water in the world is the Amazon, flows in this continent. The longest mountain range in the world, the Andes, is located in this continent, South America. Now let us see Australia. Australia is the smallest continent in the world and is also known as the island continent. It is located to the southeast of Asia. It is surrounded by the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Here we can find kangaroo, an animal which carries its baby in a pouch, and emu, a large bird which cannot fly. So which continent is called as island continent? And which continent is the smallest continent? This Australia. Now we see Antarctica. Antarctica is the icy continent at the South Pole. It is called the frozen continent because 98% of the land is permanently frozen. It is the highest, driest, windiest, emptiest, coldest place on the earth. There are no countries and no permanent residents in this continent, Antarctica. And here in this continent, penguins and seals are seen. The continents have different landforms like mountains, plateaus, plains, etc. The population living in mountain regions is very less when compared to the population in plateaus. Majority of the population live in plains. So children, which is the largest continent? That is Asia. And which is the smallest continent? There is Australia. And which is the richest continent? There is Europe. And which is the hottest continent? Africa. And which is the darkest continent? Africa itself. So children, we continue our lesson in our next session. Up to that, be happy. Allah Hafiz.